It's a hand up, it's not a handout. It's a hand up, it's not a handout. So lift your voice up and let me hear you shout.
Happy 75th anniversary, United Way. I'm Jim Smith from Webster Bank, former campaign chair, board member, and lifelong United Way volunteer. My family and Webster go all the way back 75 years with United Way. In fact, I think my Uncle Fran was the first campaign chair. And as far as recollecting when I first heard about it, I think it probably was at the dinette table sometime when I was about 10 years old, because I knew even then United Way was the most efficient, effective way to provide a safety net of human services for people in need to ensure that everyone in the community would have the opportunity to live with dignity and pursue their dreams. My dad started Webster as First Federal Savings in 1935, and so we were about 7 years in when we got involved in United Way, and my dad was involved in many campaigns, and my mother was as well, Kopi Smith, and she was helped to raise funds, and she also was on the allocations committee for many years. So I would say that United Way is in our blood. It's part of our DNA, and it's actually part of who Webster is. To this day, United Way is our primary philanthropy, and I consider the success of our United Way campaign in many ways as a barometer of the health of the company. And I'm really happy to say that every year our Webster bankers step up and they give more. And they give of their time, they give of their capabilities, and they support United Way financially. Well, the world is constantly changing, and over the years United Way understood it had to rely more on individual support than on corporate support. And so starting with the Leavenworth Society that came in the late 70s, early 80s that Kathy and I were involved in, and then years later leading to the Alexis de Tocqueville Society, which I remember back in, I think it was 1995, I think we had 2 people that were contributing at $10,000 a year or more. My dad died in 1997, and we started the Harold Webster Smith Foundation, and it provided challenge grants to people that would step up to give at the de Tocqueville level. And that was kind of a catalyst for what happened. And now here we are 30 years later, expecting we'll have almost 60 people that are contributing $10,000 or more, believing that United Way and its programs are worthy of significant personal investment. And you look at Greater Waterbury, Waterbury itself, and everything that this city has been through over many, many years, and look at how strong we are. The fabric of this community is strong, and I believe that United Way has been a very important part of that, and will continue to be so in the years ahead. We're better off for having had United Way in our community.
It's a hand up, it's not a handout. It's a hand